Rick, I would like to ask one question. Is the skin of organs and bones or muscles a nanocoating in our body? What is the function of the sac covering of these organs? Or does it provide information about the appearance and movement of a given body part?
In a way, the skin of every organ, even the skin of the man, is to contain its properties and feel the strength and nothing else. And in that condition, it creates a condition of holding the part and a collective structure feels the strength of the soul of physicality. Whatever is in that sac, with a kidney, be a heart, be a bone, has a rhythm, has a field strength of itself that it identifies as that. So that creates part of the spirit in passing, transferring that energy through the river of blood. It's very much like you take a water from a river and you say there are these contaminations and these materials in this river, and it's because a factory up the road has put some poison in, a factory up the road has put some more rubbish in. That factory is called the kidney, the other factory is called the heart, and collectively they put the energies in this river of life we call blood, or we call its interaction, the spirit of the man. So, and again, the skin itself is another plasmatic magnetic field containment, which has the strength enough to contain the field, the strength of the cells of that organ inside, that it doesn't interfere with outside or interferes the way the totality of the structure of physical life has decided for them to do. It's very much, if you go back to the teaching, a part of medical teaching, we always, what we call dimension of the digestion system. We always say, oh, we eat the food and it goes in the stomach, and the acidity of the stomach digests the food, and then it goes to the long intestine, and then it comes out of the big intestine and we absorb the food. And then I ask one question. You put a banana, where does it cross? Where does the banana go? And then now we find out there's hardly anything to do with the acidity of the stomach that the food converts. The conversion of the energy comes from the salinity of the stomach when it converts into the gas. The acidity which you created is part of nanostructure production. Now you're familiar with. So once you nano-coated the material you put in the stomach in a way, the salinity opens it up into a gas and now is available as an energy to your body. And this is what the world of science has not understood. This is why we are doing this test tomorrow. To find out how the conversion of the matter into nano in the stomach of the man leads to separation, creation of nanomaterials, which then the salinity in the stomach converts it into a gas and travels the span of the what we call the intestine. And then, oh, now they say there is a gate here, it opens up, this goes. What a nonsense. The layers of your stomach is another gas transmutation between the lymph in the body of the man and the food inside. And that transformation allows the energy of the food you ate crosses to your lymph. And then again from the lymph into different organs according to the structure. And the interesting part is when the lymph receives the energy of whatever from the gases of the material going through intestine, now it feeds back the lining of intestine to support the next cycle. So the world of science of all the problem we have created is the creation of our own lack of understanding of the world of creation. We have created the mayhem of the nonsense, and now we believe in it because somebody has written it in a book. Now we have to destroy that knowledge, which is half imaginary, and it doesn't exist, and we're giving it pictures, shapes, and everything else. So, where does it come from? How do we confirm? How we change the matter into energy? Now we understand for the first time. And then the rest is understood. How a banana becomes vitamin blah, blah, blah in your lip and then converts again back into transmutation to blood, blah, blah, blah. It becomes blood. If you look at it, that banana came as a matter when your stomach went through a transmutation, became energy, crossed the wall of the intestine, now appears as a blood cell in your body. Now appears as a bone. It's gone through the full transmutation from food to energy, energy back into a mass, you call it a bone. Nobody came and planted a bone in your structure. You went through a transmutation, and then through it, came through a transportation, and you move it, you call it the body of the man. We entered the world of creation through men of nonsense. People like Einstein, who have created so much problem, and others who created the more problem, trying to confirm their existence with, in a way, bringing more and more fancy thinking into the dimension of reality of creation.